Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee and Conversation with Kristen on this Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Hey, if you have a second, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I know that's the obligatory thing we should ask for. If you don't like it, hit the down button or the thumbs down. I get it. Not everybody wants any of this information, but what I will tell you is this one's really important to me. This is a big consumer advocacy video, okay? So I want to talk to you about it. I did get permission from the clients involved, and because it was one of the highest predatory cases I think I've ever seen when it came to looking at another bank's loan estimate. And clients don't know what they don't know, right? We can get referred to somebody and find trust in them because they were a referral source, right? But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that the lender who is doing the work doesn't take that for granted. And I believe that's what happened in this case. The client was referred, and she was referred by a trusted source, and the lender took that for granted and really took advantage of her. So here's what happened. I got a loan estimate, or I should say a closing disclosure actually, because the loan did close, in my hand. Started with the loan estimate, then went to the closing disclosure closing table, okay? Now, with that being said, she had great credit. She had a lot of equity in her home. This was a refinance case, but it's the same thing for purchase. So really just listen to the content of the video because this is what I want you to watch out for. And even though she had great credit and even though she had a lot of equity in her home, she somehow managed with an over 8% interest rate, fixed 30-year. You guys, just a sidebar, I don't think I ever saw rates that high. So I don't know what happened there. But going back, over an 8% interest rate. She was also charged $12,600 in lender fees, not including the other $1,800 she was charged for processing and underwriting. And on top of that, she was charged 1.5 points, which in this case ended up being about another $6,000. You heard me right. The total lender fees to get this loan done was over $20,000 the client was being charged. Yes, it happened. It was disgusting. I hated every second of it. I actually almost didn't believe it was so bad. So I went to another loan officer friend of mine who does a lot of business in the state where we have the accepted or the closing disclosure. And she said, unfortunately, there's a lot of predatory lenders out there, and this probably is the worst one I've seen, but it's very real. And I immediately called my client and my referral partner and said, can I share this? This is stuff that has to get out there. Now, you probably saw a video I did last week where I was able to lock a client in here locally in the Midwest, and I was up against another local lender. And my rate was 5.375% on a 15-year fix. Now, that was that day's rates. So remember, rates fluctuate. And in that being said, there were no points charged for that. She was also getting quoted from a local lender here, right here in the Fox Valley. And they were 3/8 of a point higher and charging her 1.46 percentage points. This is why I'm so adamant when I say second opinion. You guys, this is a consumer advocacy piece. This is not, please just send me your business. This is not the case. I really want to help people to stop. I worked through 2008 and 10. I saw the predatory lending prior to, hated it then, and I hate it now. And I can't be any more open than that. Now, if I'm sitting in front of a closing disclosure or a loan estimate because they want a second opinion, and the lender's a great, well-known lender who has a great reputation and the fees look accurate, I'm going to tell you to stay with that lender. They did their job. They did a great job, and I've done it plenty of times before. But if I see predatory lending to this degree and this height, you guys, I have to step in and say something. This is my why. This is why I'm in the business. This is why I want to do the videos, why I want to do a second opinion for you. My team and I have spent a lot of time training my team to work with me on this. So they hold the same morals I do. And if I ever worked with somebody who didn't hold those morals, they don't work with me anymore, because this is about protecting consumers. This is not about how I could possibly pad my pocket one more dollar. The amount of fees being charged to consumers right now from one lender to the next is disgusting. Desperation. Remember, this is a down market, and you have a lot of lenders out there who have been banking on another refinance boom to come, because that's what kept them afloat for the last 2 years. And they're just holding on and waiting for another one. And I don't know that that's coming anytime soon, but what I can say is they now are living these lifestyles that they have to make income for. That means they're going to try to capitalize on every last dollar they can on your loan. It's being passed off to you, and that's what disgusts me. So I know this is a little emotional, but it's real. It's raw, it's real, and it's what needs to be heard. There are those of us lenders out there who want to protect consumers, who want to do a good job by consumers, and want you to learn, be educated, and be in the best possible loan you can, not just for today, but for long term as well. So if you have any questions, comments, drop them below. My ears are open. Whatever I can do to help spread the word to make mortgage lending a better place to be, you guys, that's my why. Thank you for listening. Again, hit the like button, hit the down button, subscribe if you want more of all of this craziness. But as always, comment or leave your questions below, and I'm happy to have a conversation with you. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.